Splat Communications. For relevant, reliable, and accurate information that sticks.
Magandang araw po sa lahat. Wina po ng Splat Communications. Ang video po natin ngayon ay ukol sa bagong kasong kinakaharap ng blogger-influencer at kilalang fake news peddler na si Maharlika sa Amerika. Ang kaso ay inihain ng kilalang fashion designer na si Puey Quiniones. Matatanda ang ilang buwan na ang nakalipas ay sinampahan din ng kaparehas na kaso sa Amerika si Claire Contreras ng isa pang kilalang designer na si Avel Bacudio. Ang amin pong reaksyon sa dulo ng video.
Welcome everyone. On June 21, 2023, Puey Quiniones' life changed when Claire Contreras, welcome everyone. On June 21, 2023, Puey Quiniones' life changed when Claire Contreras posted on Bold Yak TV a video blog during which Ms. Contreras, who is also known as Maharlika, made the following defamatory statements about Mr. Quiniones. The budget of the Philippines is affected by this designer. It affects all your livelihoods. This fashion scammer designer is taking away from your children and families' livelihoods. She also said they're taking away from your family. A change in the Philippines is being prevented by Puey, the fashion scammer. She went on to say he is taking Filipino taxpayers' money, prohibits your life to get better. This is all because of this fashion scammer spending money for the people, a designer. That's a scammer named Puey, is a fraudster. He's stealing. Another statement that Ms. Contreras made was that he is taking Filipino taxpayers' money, prohibits your life to get better. This is all because of this fashion scammer. He's spending money for the people. A designer that's a scammer named Puey is a fraudster thief. He steals the country's money over pricing on all his products, and there's a punishment for that. She went on to say, finally, it's a project on OFW's money was given to Puey, and there was no project. Puey took all the money from this. Puey took all the proceeds from the Filipino Artist Project. What a useless designer Puey is. OFW's, all their hard work, Puey stole. Puey is an OFW. Ms. Contreras falsely claimed that Mr. Quiniones' designs are counterfeit, not his own, and that he's been scamming the people of the Philippines by swindling the First Lady who he dresses. Ms. Contreras' false claims are based on a one-time occurrence that happened over a decade ago and have long since been resolved. Following that episode in Mr. Quiniones' career, he shortly thereafter reestablished himself as a respected fashion designer with notable clients in the United States, the Philippines, and worldwide. Claire Contreras is a stranger to Puey Quiniones. The two have never met, they've never spoken. These accusations by Ms. Contreras, these false accusations, these defamatory statements, have greatly impacted Mr. Quiniones, his business, his reputation, and his life in Manila and in the Philippines. Mr. Quiniones, through counsel as a result of these defamatory statements, sent a cease and desist letter to Ms. Contreras demanding that she do the following. Immediately remove the video containing the defamatory statements about Mr. Quiniones off any and all of her online platforms. Immediately publish a retraction and correction of the defamatory video on all her online platforms. And provide Mr. Quiniones with prompt written assurances that Ms. Contreras would cease and desist from making any further defamatory statements concerning Mr. Quiniones' character and reputation. Unfortunately, Ms. Contreras ignored the cease and desist letter. She didn't respond to it. She didn't say anything about it. Instead, she just ignored it, leading Mr. Quiniones to file a complaint against Ms. Contreras in the Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, for defamation. Since the filing of the complaint, we have attempted on numerous occasions to serve Ms. Contreras with the summons and complaint in that action, and Ms. Contreras has evaded service. So all those efforts have been unsuccessful. Mr. Quiniones has suffered damages as a result of Ms. Contreras' defamatory statements, as he's lost various clients and business opportunities. Our next steps are as follows. What we need to do is we need to get Ms. Contreras served, either personally or by substituted service, or if she's completely evading service, then by publication with an order from the Superior Court. Once served, Ms. Contreras will have 30 days in which to respond to the complaint. Our plan is to take this case to trial so that Mr. Quiniones can get his day in court with a judgment in his favor, establishing that Ms. Contreras defamed him. Our goal is to assist Mr. Quiniones in restoring his reputation and recovering the damages that were caused by Ms. Contreras. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, welcome to Splat Communications, your channel for reliable, relevant, and accurate information regarding sports, surveys, statistics, science, politics, people, lifestyle, arts, travel, and technology.
Kanino daw napupunta ang pera?
Kay Eddie.
Sino si Eddie?
Wala ka na ba ibang argumento maisip sa utak mo? Tumindig kayo!
Yung ganito?
Tinitiyak ko, meron ding titindig sa tabi nyo. At para lalang sigurado?
Anong pangalan nyo ulit? Rastaman, yo. Half human, half zombie. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with a big butt, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Shout outs to the following: Heriberto Tababa, Marna S. Goldberg, Ferry Coy, Lily Varicio, Ruel Ricera, Leonardo Manansala, Ada Ocampo, Mommy Piaa, Rolando Madrid, Karimastara, Bo Tap, Ramon Ramos, Bokling Vicente, Anthony De Los Reyes, Emily Masa, Venus Singero, Aiza Pilago, Reynardi Natividad, Loreto Tando, Barrio Boy, Alwana De La Cruz.
Dear channel subscribers, please support our channel memberships. Get access to exclusive content, one-on-one or group chats. Seek guidance on political issues, business, get a hold of great products at great prices, win exclusive prizes. We are excited to know more about you.
The complaint was filed
Please
last
support
month.
us. Thank you.
We have been attempting to serve Ms. Contreras for about 20 days since then. We haven't been successful yet. If we continue not to be successful, we will file a motion with the court for an order to be able to serve her by publication. That process takes about 45 days. Once she's served by publication, she will then have 30 days in which to respond. We have a status conference scheduled in this case, I think in June. At that time, the court will either set the case for trial if Ms. Contreras has responded to the complaint. If not, the court and Ms. Contreras has been served, then the court will order us to seek Ms. Contreras' default, which we will do, and then we will take her default judgment and we'll have to have a prove-up hearing, which would probably take place sometime in the fall. And if the case ended up where Ms. Contreras responded to the complaint and we had to have a trial, I would expect the trial to take place sometime probably spring or summer of 2025. That's how long it's taking now to get cases through the Superior Court in Los Angeles.
It took me a while to really think about pushing this case because, you know, as much as possible, I don't want trouble. I don't like stress because I had stress enough already with my life, work, and all that. But I feel like the Black of Maharlika really affected me in business, not only business but also mentally. And then I got really depressed after that happened, and I feel traumatized about what she has said, and I can't believe someone will accuse me of, you know, scamming the people in the Philippines and participating or involving me and the First Lady as scammers. And it's just absurd because and I just can't comprehend people like that would issue a statement without verifying facts and doesn't even think, you know, how it will affect someone's life, especially, you know, not only the business but my mental health. Because of that, I've been taking antidepressants and anxiety because I just couldn't handle it sometimes. It's been hard really for the past few months. It was hard. So once I just want this evilness stopped and bring it to justice, because what she have said is very is just very wrong and evil, I would say.
Ms. Mejia, the answer to that question is, in our state court civil action, we allege one single cause of action, and that is for defamation. So that's where we are. That is the one cause of action that has been alleged, because that's what took place. Ms. Contreras defamed Mr. Quiniones. And as a result of the defamation, Mr. Quiniones has suffered damages. The answer to that question is, it really depends. If Mr. Quiniones, if Ms. Contreras does not answer the complaint and allows the case to go to default, then we should be we should have a judgment in this case sometime by the fall. But if she does file an answer, and we have to proceed through the discovery phase, which is where the parties get to ask each other written questions and take depositions and do things like that, then I would anticipate, because of the clogged courts in Los Angeles, we probably wouldn't get to trial until sometime in the spring or summer of 2025. Well, Justine, when you say moral damages, I'm going to assume, and I hate to assume, but I'm assuming that you mean like for emotional distress, those type of damages. And if that is the case, then we are, as you heard from Mr. Quiniones himself, he has suffered emotionally as a result of these defamatory statements. So we will definitely be asking for those kind of damages as well. A copy of the complaint is available. It's a matter of public record. So you have the right to go on to the Los Angeles Superior Court website, and you could download the complaint from that. It's very easy to access. Well, that's difficult to determine at this time. We will have a damages expert determine what Mr. Quiniones' damages are. There are lost clients. There are lost business opportunities that he's already had. So once we're able to calculate all of those damages, we will have a number and use that number to prove up Mr. Quiniones' case when the case goes to trial or to a default hearing. Well, you can give an estimate.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be, I mean, the number that you give is not necessarily the number that will be awarded to you or the number that the court feels that you're entitled to. It may be less, it may be more.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to still discover.
Yeah, so we're trying to get $2 million for damages.
The first question about cyberbullying. Ms. McCone, the reason why we want to keep this case simple. So we decided that we would just focus on the defamation. There's certainly cyberbullying going on here, but we wanted to just focus on the defamation. It's a much easier claim to establish, especially since all the statements are false, and we just wanted to go from there. As far as having any idea of Ms. Contreras' location, we've gone to the apartment where she was previously substituted served to try to get her served. The process server has reported to us that according to the landlord, Ms. Contreras has moved. So she's not at that apartment any longer. We have hired a private investigator to try to determine where Ms. Contreras is currently located, and we will get her served, whether it's personally, by substituted service, or by publication. I can assure you of that.
At ayan na nga po, ito na ang ikalawang kaso na defamation case na isinampa kay Claire Contreras, also known as Maharlika. Ikalawa din itong $2 million case. So bali po, 4 na milyon na more or less ang maaring posibleng pagbayaran ni Maharlika sa magkahiwalay na kaso na ito. Ang kaibahan po ng ikinaso ng sikat na fashion designer na si Puey Quiniones ay mayroon na din siyang isinampang kriminal na kaso naman dito sa Pilipinas laban din kay Maharlika. So malinaw po na unti-unti nang sumisikip ang mundo ni Maharlika. Sa ganang amin, nagmamadali siya na mapatalsik ang pamahalaan ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr. sapagkat diyan niya inaangkla ang kanyang kinabukasan. Kaya't mas masugid ang kanyang mga atake, paninira at paglalahad ng disinformation at fake news. May pagkakataon siyang makauwi sa Pilipinas kung sakali nga naman na mapapalitan ang magiging Pangulo at mabibigyan siya ng proteksyon kahit paano ng papalit. Marahil, yan ang game plan niya sapagkat ayon sa abogadong si Attorney Keith Gregory, ay hindi na siya matunton sa kanyang dating tinitirahan sa Los Angeles. So, saan pa siya magtatago? Kung ang mayaman at makapangyarihang congressman na si Teves ay nahuli na sa Timor-Leste kahapon, di hamak na madali lang ding mahuhuli si Maharlika kung sakaling mayroon na sa kanyang magsampa ng criminal case at mapatunayan siyang may sala sa Amerika. Pero sa ngayon, hindi niya matatakbuhan ang mga civil defamation suits na nakahain na lalban sa kanya. Your turn, partner Rosa.
Thanks, partner Wina. Great insights. I agree with everything you said. If I may add more to the context of our commentary. It should be noted that filing of criminal cases against Claire Contreras, also known as Maharlika in the United States, is not an impossibility. These civil cases may just be an opening to file subsequent criminal cases, and that may be the strategy of the legal counsels of both designers, Puey and Quiniones. At this point, filing civil cases makes sense as the process is faster and it will hit Maharlika where it would hurt her the most, financially. Moreover, in case Maharlika has a financial backer, it will test how much they are willing to spend for her. The discovery process may just unearth who these personalities are, in case there are any. What can you say? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. This the end of part 1 of the video. Kindly support part 2 as well. In behalf Wina and the rest of the Splat Communications team, thank you. Till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye.